Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how I put temporary tattoos in resin. Here's a just quick overview of all the things that I'm going to use in this video, and I'll explain what they are. You will need either white acrylic paint with a small tipped paintbrush to do tiny details, or you can use any type of white pen. I have here a gel pen, a souffle pen, which is just like almost like a paint pen mixed with a gel pen, or a just regular old paint pen. They all work the same. And then you will need some sort of clear masking tape, and of course the temporary tattoo that you are looking to put in your resin. So first step is to get the tape out and unroll a piece. Try and make sure that it stays as clean as possible because this is what you're going to be putting your tattoo on. So lay the piece of tape flat on your work surface with the sticky side sticking up. Take your temporary tattoo after you have it laid down. Take your temporary tattoo, take off the plastic that's on top of it that keeps it clean and mark free. Put it face down onto your tape so it sticks. Then you're going to want to take a towel or a sponge or a cloth and just wet the back of the tattoo just like you would if you were putting it on your skin. Don't worry too much about getting the tape wet because the tape will dry. Then you're going to want to take your tape and fold it over on top of your tattoo. This is just to create an easy working surface so you're not sticking to your tape. Make sure you press out all bubbles and creases. You don't want anything that's going to warp the image. If you get little creases around where there is no image, it's fine. It'll work itself out. You can also use, this is a plastic glue thing that I had lying around. You can use a popsicle stick or the edge of your scissors. You just really want to stick it together and flatten it out. After that, you're going to want to take a pair of scissors and trim off the excess tape. This will just make it easier for you to work with. And now we have a temporary tattoo encased in tape. Now you're able to put this in resin like it is, but if you were to do that, it would be very transparent, and if you were to do a colored background, it wouldn't show up. The next step is, as you can tell, this tattoo has wording on it, so I'm just making sure that the wording will show up properly, and I'm painting on the right side of the tattoo. Now I'm just going to fill in all the places where there's a tattoo design with white, and this will provide a background, much like a sticker has a background. If you follow the lines closely, there won't be any excess white around the tattoo. And you'll just continue to follow the lines carefully and color it in. Now that we've finished coloring in the complete design, this is what you'll end up with. You'll see that it's completely opaque on one side, and if you lift it up and see it, that the tattoo looks like it was a sticker all along. You can't see through it. When you put it in resin, you won't be able to see through it, and you'll be able to lay any type of background that you want. Now I'm just going to lay a piece of tape on the back covering the paint or the paint pen or whatever you used. This is just to seal it in, and as you see now, I'm going to lift it back up and a little bit of paint comes off, but don't worry, you can fix that. This is just so it doesn't smear, and or if you're too lazy to wait till it dries like I am. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your pair of scissors and cut around the design as close as possible. This is important because when you embed it in the resin, you do not want to see any of the clear tape. So just cut around it carefully and you will get something like this. So now your tattoo sticker is ready to go on resin, and here's a first layer that I've already poured and gotten ready. And I'm just going to stick it in like I stick in any other type of sticker or embellishment. And I'm using this plastic glue stick to help me push it down, and be very careful to try and get all the bubbles out. With these thin tape stickers, they tend to like to hold bubbles under the surface. So once you feel like you've got it all stuck down, what I do next is I take my heat gun and I just gently blow over the surface to make sure that it gets rid of all of the air bubbles. Just like that. And you're going to let your resin sit and get tacky so you can add your next layer of glitter. So here's my finished product, and as you can see, this is what I chose to do for the background. If you like this tutorial, please like and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, you can go over here and like my new Facebook page, because if you haven't noticed, we've undergone a name change. Unfortunately, I can't change my URL name, so I will still be known as youtube.com/BrickClairsCharms, but my actual crafting channel name is going to be Blue Bow Crafts from now on. It's a lot easier to remember and a lot easier to say. I didn't do the last bit of the tutorial because I figured most people know how to do different layers in resin. If you'd like to see that, you can probably find some really awesome tutorials out there. That's why I haven't done my own, because lots of people have already done theirs and they're really great. If you'd like me to do one, you're more than welcome to request it down in the comments below. Or if you have any questions, let me know. And thanks for watching.